guess that is a bubble. It's just for aesthetics. It's growing. So what happened today? Why is it down? South Korea has not helped today. South Korea bans Bitcoin. Wait, what? Before I begin, here's why you should care. South Korea itself can cause a market cap drop of 10% quite easily. Maybe more. South Korea reportedly expands crackdown on crypto exchanges. Not a ban. Let's continue reading. Separately, South Korean news service SBS has reported that South Korean Justice Department is moving to prepare legislation that would pave the way for exchanges in the country to be shut down entirely. Oh, so it is a ban. According to a subsequent report from Reuters, the Justice Ministry said that a bill was forthcoming. Hence, we also have this. Korea's central bank forms task force to study cryptocurrency impact. Bit of a moot point, but all of this has people scared, and we're seeing it right now. In all likelihood, there is no ban coming. They are simply introducing more legislation. So what's likely to happen is further, more stringent auditing of the Know Your Customer rules, or KYC, that all exchanges should comply to, and should they not comply with those KYC rules, then they will get shut down. Not for the ones that do comply. So generally, a more of a positive thing for crypto. We're still waiting for an official word to confirm this, but that's what's more likely than a ban. I'm just going to leave this meme here. So what is the best store of value? And by that, what I'm trying to say is, where is a good place to safely store your crypto that hopefully appreciates? Charts show a 50% decline from the token's all-time high. One of the most centralized coins out, we have the founders who own just over half of the token supply. They have the ability to freeze a person's account or freeze the entire network at will. Many blockchain freedom enthusiasts dislike Ripple for these facts. However, money enthusiasts like it, especially for the following. Despite the naysayers, XRP was up 22,400% in 2017. It is now on course to test its support level at around the $1.50 mark. Should it bounce back off of that support level, this isn't financial advice, by the way, then a strong rebound is on the cards. Should it fall below that support level, then it's not looking good short term for Ripple. Time will tell. Sources some of the stuff I said down below.
Ethereum.
It has had a fantastic month. When I say month, I mean the last 30 days. Absolutely amazing. Definitely one of the more solid choices that you could have taken in terms of high value, safe bet coins to keep your crypto in. It stands against even Ripple's gains in 2017 with more than 17,000% from the start of the year. It also has big network upgrades, developments planned. Extremely solid choice. In my estimation, it's currently due for a run-up. I can see this happening when people feel like taking profits from their alts, which have done considerably well in the last 30 days. And we've seen this time and time again. When people start to take their profits and Bitcoin starts to go up, people want to get on that Bitcoin train, and so they sell their alts, and it just gets worse and worse, and it snowballs into Bitcoin all-time highs. We've all seen this happen many times, although previous events are no indication of future events. Anyway, you get what I'm trying to say. If we can get some action going on Bitcoin, like some news development, like atomic swaps being introduced on the mainnet, then we could see something crazy. Seems when that sticker changed, we had a big pump. Might have been totally unrelated. So CoinDesk are currently blaming the currently suspended cash buy and sell options on their website due to the massive demand they saw when they first let it go live. They were claiming that low liquidity was the reason, made the price shoot as high as $9,500. This is for Bitcoin Cash, this is not for Bitcoin. This far exceeded what it was on other exchanges, and they've halted it. It will resume at some point. Again, you take that information and you do what you will with it. Coinbase as well, while we're on the topic, is looking to introduce more coins this year. So what coins are they going to choose? You would imagine some of the most popular ones. I imagine they'd have the same thing that happened to Bitcoin Cash happen to them when they get listed. It just goes nuts. Is EOS a good choice for store of value? I'd say so. I trust Dan Larimer to deliver yet again, founder of BitShares and Steemit. Potentially undervalued, but do your own research. Seems like a safe bet. Super resilient in this downturn we've seen today. Told you it was undervalued. The main problem isn't viable options, it's that there's too many viable ones. It went nuts yesterday. It was briefly hit top 10 in terms of volume for a coin. It was in my honorable mention of top 10 coins last week, guys. I've been big on Vibe since ICO in this video, way back when my channel was tiny. Chocolate rain. Hey guys, and each coin was going for around 1 cent. But the old saying is, don't thank me if you make money. Don't blame me if you lose money. I try and present you some useful information or information I think is going to add value to some people, but it's totally up to you on what action to take. So why did it happen so suddenly? This was a meteoric rise. It got added on Binance, which is my favorite exchange. Yes, I have a referral link for it, but I've made like $3 from that thing, so. They are currently at CES, or the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. And if you're wondering if it still has room in the tank, that woman was Iggy Azalea, by the way. She was not there by chance. I mention ICOs all the time. I talk very highly of almost none. The only 3 that I can think of since I've been on YouTube was Vibe, Icon, and OnG. Not a recommendation to buy right now. I think it's likely to come down from here. Platform is not ready yet, but I will say that everyone's going to know what this coin is in a few months' time. Warren Buffett does not like crypto. In terms of cryptocurrencies, generally I can say with almost certainty they will come to a bad ending. When it happens or how or anything else, I don't know. Let's get the opinions of a crypto expert on the matter.
That he admitted he's wrong now. Warren Buffett is a guy I truly respect from an investment point of view. I think he knows stock investment, equity investment very well, but I do not think he understands cryptocurrency at all. So it is what it is. I still respect him in other parts of his expertise, but I think on cryptocurrency, he's making a big mistake.
So Warren Buffett likes to invest in things that produce goods, services, so it kind of makes sense he doesn't like crypto. Although it is a very different thing for him. He is a very old man. Maybe he's mad he didn't get in earlier. Aren't we all? No, we shouldn't be. Should be grateful for the gains. If PayPal is worth $50 billion in market cap, how can crypto go to nothing? Realistically, PayPal sucks, but it's a needed service. How can crypto go to less than PayPal? I could write a thesis on all the useful things, all the everyday real world use cases that gives crypto value, but I'm not going to do so in this video. But even Goldman Sachs agrees it could be viable money in troubled economies. Remember, even America was a troubled economy for a little while. We all know the real reason Jamie Dimon retracted his statements. It was when he saw this video. Got absolutely embarrassed by me. Totally wrecked. He couldn't show his face outside for several hours. You know what they say though, any publicity is good publicity. Bitcoin is a fraud. I'm not going to talk about Bitcoin anymore. He raised awareness of Bitcoin, so we don't want him to not talk about it anymore, I guess. Thank you, Jamie. You're a little sweetheart. Kodak launching an ICO at the end of January. No doubt a blockbuster ICO. I typically stay away from blockbuster ICOs, favoring more under the radar ones as they have greater potential for gains. I feel like the big blockbuster ones, they raise all the money in the world, and then you've got your coin, and what happens on the market when you've already taken all the money in the world? What exactly happens then? More money? No, usually not. Usually they come down because they kill demand. If you can get an ICO that's under the radar, nobody knows about it, you got some coin, and then it hits the market, and then everyone finds out about it and all the money in the world goes into the coin. That's where the gains are. But it's saying that if they have a realistic cap, if they don't have a too extraordinary cap, then potentially could do very well. Who knows? They're also launching their own cryptocurrency miner, which looks suspiciously like the Bitmain Antminer S9. The stock price of Kodak rose from $3 a share to over $10 a share. That's like unheard of in the stock market. Like, that's amazing. That is super good gains for the stock market. You can imagine that if one company does it, others are going to start doing it, raising awareness of the blockchain. Bitcoin is still the face of the blockchain. Great. Good stuff. Hopefully a good year.